Back to the channel, we are going to start with your pick a pile 1 and 2. This is your larger video of the 3 set today. Welcome to the channel. So if you picked pile number 1 and it starts at 10, you could have completed something at 10. We have this here today, and the preview is the Wheel of Fortune. We do have a lot of moons here, and the closure card, Broken Ring, I believe it is. Yeah, Broken Ring in the first pile. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles, if you chose this pile, Page of Cups, and the Fool card. And your object, which you saw in the very first part of the viewfinder or the icon of this video, is a conch shell. So if you like objects, and many people do when they watch pickup piles, you notice this gold silver lining on the very end of the conch shell, okay? Or all around it, actually. It's all around. So if you pick the shell, this could be a part of your personality. A shell is also talking about crustaceans, and so you could have been withheld within your own personal shell, and you're coming out of like hermit is what I pick up, just sentiently from looking at it, okay? Pile number 1 begins now, so let's see what your cards are. I'm going to put it back the way that it was. We have the Fool, which is your first tarot card. It is signified by the zodiac sign of Aries, and it's about taking the leap of faith. Very first sign under the shell. Leap of faith, a risk. You could be taking risks at this time that are very different from the old Libra that you were, right? And we have a Page of Cups. This could be the person trying to communicate. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in Pisces season. Your next tarot card is the 8 of Pentacles. It speaks of work, working hard, putting effort somewhere, or your brain is in this space. You're always working on something. You could be revamping as well. I get that word, like revamping, remodeling. You're working on something that takes up a lot of your time and plenty of your effort too, okay? This can be even your day-to-day, you're just busy. 8 of Pentacles with the shell. You could be coming out in a different way too, like from doing things on the norm, right? You could be coming out of a different way of handling life. So we'll check that out with tarot too. We have the Broken Ring. Let's read this tea leaf together. It is about, first of all, it's about commitments in the past not working. Okay, when you look at this tea leaf, let's read it. It says parting of the ways in either romance or business. A business effort couldn't have panned out in the past. It didn't come to fruition, or a commitment just wasn't the sauce, you know, it wasn't it. So that Broken Ring is here. Again, I'm sensing like this is the communicator, is the Page of Cups. So they're going to be talking about a commitment missed, or that's what they want to tell you. I feel like you went off that fool's cliff here in the card. You're taking the leap. If you see, she's overjoyed more than other Fool cards. And so she has a companion too. Look at the dog there. It's like a pit bull. It's a pit bull. You can have one at home, or that's your dog of choice. Maybe you like pits. And that sounds funny. We also have bird flying. News is on the way with your second tea leaf. Okay. Birds are messengers. That's how they come in. This could be linked to a passed on ancestor too that you're very, very close to, or I'm sensing it's like masculine for today. News is on the way for you to learn, for you to take grasp on. Also with the bird flying, I just want to add, if you're in the Fool position and you've chose pile number 1, this could be the next step, is just receiving this news or being delivered this information. Okay, or you could be waiting on information with the bird flying. Let's go. So you have birds, something here in the past that didn't work out. Maybe you're like trying to find out the last bit of that information too. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny is going to step in, intervene for your message that you need to hear today. It also talks about fate. So fate's going to happen regardless of what you're ready on or for. I'm hearing the Fugees, Ready or Not, Here I Come. That, you know, Fugees made that song so just, they did it in a way where you felt the power of the lyrics. And I'm hearing Lauryn Hill's part, like specifically. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. I'm going to find you and make you want me. I think that's how it goes. So the Wheel of Fortune is here, okay? Fate's going to step in after you take this leap of faith. That's what I have so far, but we're going to clarify the reading with closure. Okay, so you get, I feel like the reward is that this closes out with a completion. I feel like you get the final say or the word on this particular conclusion. or maybe you work through it with that Eight of Pentacles. With this particular effort that you're putting into your new beginning, the Wheel of Fortune could be turning in your favor. A lot of readers don't speak of that this card works in the favor of who's putting the most desirable effort in. Okay, so I think you're being seen as well, that you're making preparations to head into a new chapter. We're going to clarify this reading with the Light Seers. What is the Wheel of Fortune for pile number 1? Ace of Cups. You're heading into a romance that's refreshing and new. Ace of Cups is the first card. I can't help, like, I look at your shell, Libras, like if you chose pile number 1, your shell talks about a time of being withheld here for a long period of time. And as you see the golden strewn edges on the shell, it's time to share that with others. You could be project working with the Eight of Pentacles too. And it's going to be turning into something lucrative. That could be the message alone, or something that you need to hear you've been working on. It could be silent as well. You're not talking about it with many different people. And that Ace of Cups is showing that you will be shown love back. Or in this season in Pisces, you're going to have a lot of reciprocal new beginnings. People also starting on a new journey. Ace of Cups, it's specifically speaking about love. It speaks of somebody coming in for you and offering their heart too. So it's a new beginning here being prepped for you. What can we get a clarifying card for the Ace of Cups for pile number 1? The Page of Wands. It's a new beginning. It's a new time for this excitement, exuberant, jubilant time in your life. And I also feel like that could be the news that you hear. Maybe that somebody feels like and the same. They feel the same energy towards you. Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We got fire signs on the board for your first one. Okay, what is their real intentions? Like, who is this person? The Five of Pentacles. They feel left out in the cold at this time, or they've been going through loss. This person's lost out on something big with the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if they lost out on a chapter 2, like they feel like it's a loss. They also have new excitement to begin again too. So they want wish fulfillment and they're looking to be happy. Okay, they're looking for this wish fulfillment. And I think that maybe you're working towards the same thing as well. You could be hearing about someone who's just like you with the bird flying. I feel like they have emotions that are very similar and they're closing out a chapter in the Five of Pentacles, a hard time for this person. They've gone through it. Like they feel it in a very, very deep sense as well. Can I see their Five of Pentacles? What are they coming from? With this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarian, the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a slow, I want to say like it's been a rock and a hard place for them. Okay, and they're also looking to be excited. So that's what you might hear is next. They're looking to be excited about a whole new chapter in their life. News is on the way. News is on the way. Can I clarify that card? The tea leaf for pile number 1. What is news is on the way? Thank you. The Six of Cups. That they miss you. Somebody might say that they endearly miss you. We saw the Six of Cups like peeking at the bottom of the deck today. They might be delivering news that in the past, you know, they also found you to be quite refreshing, Libras, but this time in their life, they really need a friend or they need somebody to talk to. So the past could be coming back as well to offer you like, I don't know, to offer you a new beginning, a new start is what I see in the bird. Why is it that? Why is it the Six of Cups? Thank you. Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, again. Because they're, you know what I'm getting is they feel sad without you in their life. And they could be coming towards your star energy. This is from the Mermaid now flipping. They see that their fulfillment lies within you too. This could be a return person in our first pile who comes back and shows you energetically that they always admired you, how strong you were, that you pulled through too. They feel sad about something. What is this too? Five of Pentacles. I want to show you that on the draw, there's 2 of them. So they're coming out of loss to reveal what? And I feel like by you taking the leap, you grew into yourself at this time, okay? So after that risk is taken, you grew into something quite special. Very, very special thing that you're doing. Many of you could own your own business where you help heal other people. You might work with a lot of people too. I see communication, and I feel like you've chosen something divine that is in accordance to your alignment too. Okay? It's like something that allows you to love what you do is what I see. Five of Pentacles doubled up. What are they coming from in pile number 1? What's that 2? Okay, so this time they do want to come out on top. I feel with the Queen of Wands, this person finds your energy to be all-encompassing and attractive, and they want to include that into their life. So I think you're the Queen of Wands in pile number 1. They're attracted to what you're doing, and they feel like through that, they could also gain the bravery or the intention here not to be sad. You know, we see these two, Five of Pentacles, and they really need comfort at this time. So that could be something there. It's like you're standing out as the light to this person. You're coming out as comfort as well. You have a Queen of Wands. Like, what's amazing is I think that that's what's turning the wheel for you. And you had the Wheel of Fortune in your pile number 1. You have that secret thing that's going to turn, maybe even here, something new for the both of you. And that's why they seek you as healing energy. Okay, the Moon is here. Hidden feelings. What I get from this card is they're going to be saying it, though, with the Moon. It's not going to be so much of a moon very long. Okay, they've been hiding it for quite some time. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So they're not going to be hiding it from you. This is a person who's been strategic in pile number 1 that you've been dealing with. The message that you need to hear is that it's not going to be so hidden. Let's clarify that with a Light Seers card. What's the Moon? Cancer and Pisces. What's the Moon? What's the true feelings here? You only have one. I love it when it does that. The King of Pentacles, that somebody wants to offer stability to you too. Okay, they want to be a stable energy of which you can depend on as well. And this King of Pentacles, I feel like, is going to be walking toward you. That could be the news, okay, that there's stability being offered as support with this King of Pentacles. And it could be from a past person, which, you know, I don't think that you have a bad time with, or that things ended on a bad marker. I feel like they're a substantial past person that's just making a return. And that's the message that you need to hear today, is that they're coming out of something rough and they need your comforting energy in some way. I feel like you could supply it as support for this person, okay, from what you've gone through. And it's also going to like show you more closure in your story. It's going to be very healing for you with this beautiful oracle card. It is closure from the Dream Tarot Oracle, I believe. And it speaks of that 10-10, like actually feeling it through relationships, through learning from another person's eyes as well. So we have that, and that ends your message for today in pile number 1. So we're going to go to 2, and I'm just going to clean up here. You are the Queen of Wands to the person in pile number 1. And we have that. The conch shell too, I keep getting drawn to this. It's also a time for your abundance to peek out with the gold on the whole edging of this conch shell. And if you remember, one of the tarot cards, this is from your previous reading, she's holding one too. She's holding one in her hand. So that's Empress, and that's coming from Libra. We're going to move on to pile number 2 at 1353. We have a blank chain. It's a circle, so we have completions here with the circle too, and hanging on this pendant, it's gold. So it's like golden hour, or maybe you see something. Also, this is like a pendulum. So when it swings, maybe you're going back and forth and coming to a decision very soon. Like judgment energy is what I get. Okay, pile number 2, let's get it going. You have the 9 of Wands in pile number 2. The soul survivor, also the wounded warrior. This would be the wounded warrior. And these are the objects so far. If you have any resonance, I'm just going to pause so you could see the energy too. The ball of fire in the 9 of Wands, if you look at it really closely, it's actually a circle. It's a whole circularized ball of ray there in the corner. One last fight, and this is also a circle. So that's going on already as a synchronicity. Beautiful. And we have elephant. it says, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Something is leaving you in a place where you're being set up for the new beginning, okay? You're being set as a soul survivor to begin anew in a stronger place. If that makes sense so far, it's like you're being prepped to go on a new journey in pile number 2 as a stronger individual from where we last seen you. All right, so when you make your debut, it will be the wounded warrior here, but it's a bigger journey with this elephant tea leaf. The next one is the 6 of Swords. All right, we're good on time too. I'm just checking out the meter at the top of the video. We have the 6 of Swords with you healing in the current. This is you healing through something. For some of you, I'm getting a breakup, and I'm also getting a long time of being isolated. So you could be planning on coming out of hermit mode. You could be coming out as the star too. And you're currently focused on yourself and the 6 of Swords. It speaks of going to greener pastures and to a safer shore as well. So it's like you're rowing that oar to something safer. Maybe you already know where you're going to, like this journey has already opened up and shown you cues, images, spiritual downloads with that elephant card. Alrighty, I like it so far. Also too, there's a lot of travel. I'm picking up in the elephant. I'm picking up too that it could lead you to somewhere else, like on the map behind the guy in the 6 of Swords. So it's like you're going to be traveling this time around. You're going to see new places. Maybe that's the message that you need to hear today is you're going to cover new ground on this new long journey. I like it so far. Let's see where it goes. We have the Wasp. It says, sometimes life stings. Yeah, even these two even match in color. The Wasp is your first animal in pile number 2. You went through something really rough where now the residual information is coming in, what you learned, what you went through. Maybe there were rough days of crying here, or just it was really tough and monotonous is what I'm getting. And it had a monotonous tone. So you're looking for something very spicy and new to look forward to. And I'm not getting a relationship or anything like that. It's like you're planning to be like sufficiently peaceful in this next chapter to do something for yourself. And I feel like it's a gift from when life last stung there. And I feel like that's a person who didn't serve you in your highest purpose, okay? We meet people like that who keep us stagnant and keep us behind. It could have been someone who just didn't want to see you thrive, okay? And you kept pushing in that 9 of Wands. You certainly did. She's also like dressed to go out on a safari. Like that's her clothing style and the light seers. So that's here too. Okay, we have the Magician, which is manifesting really hard for something. I feel like with Gemini and Virgo, I'm going to give you guys like a brief history of this card. Geminis also have that duality in their personality. The Lover's card also shows that. But we see here that you're manifesting for something really, it's almost like exceptional is the word that I'm getting. You're looking for something extremely exceptional this time around. That's way, way different from what you experienced ever in your lifetime. And we also have the Bird Perched. This one is the next one. Waiting for the news, package, or letter. Waiting for news, package, or a letter. Maybe receiving it from a friend or a guide here in your life. I don't know if you're waiting on a package to like reveal maybe where you're headed to as well. Or there's some type of, I get like almost a unique thing that you receive. Could be an inheritance for some of you, or you're manifesting that thing to arrive now. So it's almost like you can't wait. It has to come now in my life. That's also another cue I get. We have waiting for news and a package coming in. It can be a download too, this bird that's perched. And both piles had birds. I just realized that. And the Emperor is the last card. So in pile number 2, if you've been sitting with this information so far, and it's a lot, I can understand with piles that we have to choose from. There's so much information that can go in different ways. So what I'm going to do is break it down with tarot, okay? We have an Emperor person here at the very end that might have some keys and answers for us. It could be a sage person that we talk to who's already been through this. They've experienced it as well. So they could be like a mentor, this Emperor, or it can be a love person as well. And we're going to look it up with all new cards. So let me just get a stack here, a new one. What is the long journey? It was the Elephant card, Ace of Wands. It's something that you don't know and you haven't experienced yet. It's going to be rather refreshing because it's going to come in non-disappointing. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be a whole new adventure that's very different and non-disappointing with the Ace of Wands. It's pushing you actually to manifest this new beginning. Why is that? Why are they being pushed? Okay, no more conflict. It's been eradicated with the Five of Wands reversed. No one's in competition anymore. The fight is over, or this person is out of your life with the Five of Wands reversed. Maybe they have, I'm getting here like disappeared from the situation. Maybe they're no longer involved. Okay, and is it upright? It is upright. All right, Five of Wands. Can I see the Six of Swords? What's the focus there? Queen of Pentacles, self-love, going back to self, honoring yourself too in this spot and being quite honest and careful. Queen of Pentacles is extremely stable. She feels too that she deserves it in this pile. Pile number 2 means that she deserves it with all her honor and care and to give it one last fight. Okay, what's this journey's lesson? What's this journey's lesson? To make decisions and call them out, to not be fearful or live in fear. It's saying yes to life in this chancy time. Okay, what I mean by chancy too is like you're ready to take the risk. You're ready to live there. Queen of Pentacles, connecting with decisions. Okay, so being firm too is the Queen of Pentacles to Judgment. Not backing down on anything or wasting time in the Queen of Pentacles light. That's what the journey is going to propose, is that you make better decisions. Who is the Emperor then? Thank you. We have the Devil card, which is Capricorn. We're going to talk about it. And the Three of Wands. Somebody who's ready for an expedition too. They might be sneaky with the Devil card, like they have other ambitions. The Emperor, they might not be utilizing it in the best light too, or obsessive is that Emperor card. They do want to get together with you with the Three of Cups. It's repeating here in your reading. Okay, maybe to gain some knowledge from you. What is that? What is Capricorn to the Three of Cups? What is that? The Lovers. Okay, so this is where I have to put like caution to the wind in the reading. It's so that they like finally have you, okay, in their life. That's what I'm picking up, is they must have you. Three of Cups to the Lovers is very much about having feeling for you and wanting to socialize with you more, but it's coming from a place of like checking on you obsessively, or they bring in this energy that they must be around you. And it's not, for me, it's not like matching if you see the entendre of the cards. So just be careful that this Emperor doesn't want something else from you, and beware of that, because they're going to be showing you love in the Lovers card and the Three of Cups, which is about like uniting with you too. It doesn't look like it's coming from like a safe place with that warning of the Devil card. Okay. Why is it here? Why is it here? So you can pick it up too and you can feel it. They're going to propose that both of you be together, okay, in the Two of Cups. But it's almost like it's uncontrollable coming from this Emperor. And I feel like you learn to discern. The Judgment card is a very discernible card about knowing what's around you and knowing what people's intentions are. So the lesson of pile number 2 is that you gain that discernment in a very stark way. What are you manifesting with this Magician card? Let's clarify this is the last. Six of Swords to the Magician. Healing, justice. You get what you came for, essentially. You work toward it. You did a whole dark night of the soul too. It comes with that. There's also like no more bad blood with you in the past here if you come from something very tough. And how I could equate that is to like a painful thing like divorce, or you separated from someone for a very long time, because those are long things that we need to heal from. It's very, very long. The Sun card too. It ends with you regaining justice in your life. There's balance here, structure, and it looks like it's a new awakening, like a new time of learning for you in pile number 2. I hope this helped. I hope it was sage, and this is the news that you needed to hear today. That's the title of this video. I do want to thank you for sitting with me for these almost near 30 minutes. Thank you guys for your time. Your videos are here. Please enjoy them, and I will be with you for Friday's updates. Again, it's a new journey, and I think it begins this weekend, since this pick-a-pile tends to be in the energy of what we're doing in this current time. Also, happy 2/2 portal. I hope all of you are safe, happy, and abundant.